Oh, I did the fucking the stream with Five Guys.
Yeah. How was that?
That shit was interesting as hell. So huge shout to Kev, huge shout to Blake
out, Kev.
Rozier, Burger Planet, and Jojo Sal. Shout out to all of them. Basically that day I went to go do the IRL stream in Hollywood, and I ended up linking up with like four other IRL streamers. The plan was to go link up with Kev and do an IRL stream together, and then Kev said, oh, Blake's gonna come along as well. So like I was like, all right, for sure, that'll be fine, the three of us. And then we ran into Burger Planet and Jojo Sal. Next thing you know, it was five of us streaming together. But
did they know that they were gonna see them too, or you guys just ran into them in Hollywood?
I think we just ran into them in Hollywood. Like, there's a lot of streamers that will just walk up and down Hollywood, so I feel like it's a popular place to run into other streamers. But I've never been a part of a situation like that, and it was definitely interesting. And it was kind of like, I don't know, like we caught a lot of attention. Everyone's like staring at us because we just seem.
I felt so bad when I changed it to Harry Potter, and then I went outside to go walk beans. I didn't take my phone.
Oh, yeah.
And I came back and I like hear you from the computer and you're like, oh my God, change it back, please. Like freaking out. I was like, oh, fuck.
It's so funny. Like, I'm like, I really feel like I subject myself to way crazier shit than anyone else is willing to, because when I was going inside the stores, my TTS is going off. Like, yeah, like Kev and like Blake. Well, Kev was like kind of talking to me more about it. Kev was like, bro, that shit's so loud. He's like, I'm not gonna stand inside the store. He's like, I'm gonna stand outside. Like, I don't want to be next to that shit. Like, he was kind of like, like,
yeah,
I don't know, being more like caring, I guess, for annoying random people, where I guess I'm like more used to it. I'm just like, here we go, here we go again with the sevens or something like that. That was the number one thing that was starting to bug, though, is the sevens and the W's. I feel like it's not even
that was like
anymore.
In the beginning of the stream though, right?
Yeah. But anyways, that whole streaming experience was definitely interesting. I've never done anything like that, where it's like a whole bunch of people streaming together. But also,
do you feel like that's like good or?
Okay, you see, here's my opinion on it.
Because it kind of is like.
I feel like when I was watching Ice's old streams, right?
Depends on who you're doing it with.
I was gonna say depends on who you're doing it with. Where like I feel like during that stream, it was getting a little bit strange because I was trying to interact with everyone around me, you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like everyone is like a little bit more focused on their own streams, which like, you have to like read your chat and be focused on your stream as well. But if we're all together already, we might as well be communicating with one another and do something together, where it kind of felt like we were just together, but we weren't even talking to each other, type thing. But I remember like the old CX, like ice streams, like there would be 5-6 people all together in one room, but they're not. At some points, yeah, you have to like interact and engage and like and reply to a donation or something like that. But usually they'll just have the camera on, just almost like as an alternative angle, and everyone's like doing something, and then you can choose to switch between streams on like whose angle you want to watch at that moment, or if this dude's like, hey, I'm gonna go do this real quick, like I don't know, like I feel like it takes practice, and then also I feel like it just takes an idea where. That day, Kev hit me up. He's like, "Oh, let's go, stream the Boulevard." I was like, "Do we have any plans here?" He's like, "Not really. Just planning on like walking around." And that's like the biggest thing that I always try to avoid is, especially on Hollywood Boulevard, is just walking around with no plan. Like if I go there, it's gonna be like interviewing people on the street or some sort of stream idea. It's like I really wouldn't. I don't want to spend too much time on Hollywood Boulevard just walking around aimlessly.
Right.
Because it's like so many people have done it. Mainly, that's the thing. There's probably like thousands and thousands of live streamed hours on the Boulevard.
There's so many other places around.
Not really though.
You could, but you just don't like. You just have to kind of go explore.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't know, like Long Beach or something.
Well,
Anaheim, like that area too, like Orange County or whatever.
That's true. Okay, no, here's kind of what I was thinking recently is Kev wants to link up and do like a big stream together, right? And one stream idea I've had is doing a 2-person stream challenge, where I got inspired because I was watching these parkour vloggers, and basically they had like one group of vloggers was one team and one group of vloggers was the other team, and both vloggers were filming themselves the whole time, but they both had the same 10 challenges, and they had to like split ways and complete the challenges, whoever finishes them faster type shit. So I was thinking it would be cool if, for example, me and Kev, we we're both streaming. He's streaming on Twitch. I stream on YouTube because that's where he streams. And then we have 10 challenges. We can't use Uber. We can only use like public transportation, like a bus or a bike or a Lime scooter or something like that. And then we have like 10 challenges to accomplish within LA. And like I feel like
That's a good idea.
Just off the top of my head, imagine you gotta be able to like go inside a stranger's house.
You gotta be careful with that kind of shit.
Like be on Hollywood Boulevard, be like, hey dude, I'm doing a stream challenge right now. Like one of my challenges is I need to go in a stranger's house. You mind if I come?
They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Or they're gonna be like, yes, come in, child.
That's what would make it hard, child. That's what would make the challenge hard, you know?
Yeah. But that is a good idea. I think that's where the two people at once streaming works. I was gonna say like it worked when you did the gulag and Potlord was streaming downstairs and
Vel was streaming downstairs.
Yeah, and Vel did it downstairs as well.
Yeah.
Well, they had this going on upstairs too, but it's like when you guys are just all standing in a circle, just like when it's like awkward.
That was when it got really awkward, when we were all standing in a circle, just all pointing the camera at each other. I was like, bro, this is so weird right now. But it's like, I don't know. It's like I'm doing the exact same shit they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, and they're doing the exact same shit I'm doing. Like, we're all just live there. I don't know. It's so weird. I feel like
But no, that's good. That those ideas are good. Like the one that you just said is a good idea to do with two people live at once.
Yeah, exactly. Because you get to like jump between streams.
Two different challenges. How many? How's he doing? Yeah, and how's he doing?
Exactly. But I would have to think of more random stuff to do. One of the ideas I liked that they did in the parkour video was find a random person who can backflip. Mm. I feel like that might not be too hard now on Hollywood Boulevard.
No.
Hey, can you backflip? They'll be like, yeah, $20.
But you could go all around LA, you said, right?
Yeah, but like,
there has to be perimeters.
Yeah, exactly. What if one of the challenges is like to, what's it called? When you like stick your thumb out on a street and get hitchhike. Like, yeah, what if one of the challenges is to hitchhike from Hollywood Boulevard to Melrose?
Just trying to do that same situation as Ice Poseidon.
What situation?
And when you were in Texas? Stranger's house, hitchhiking.
Babe, imagine I did that to Patrick. Imagine I was like, Patrick, you want to touch me?
He would have been down.
You gotta get on the Hollywood Boulevard floor, do 10 push-ups, and lick the floor every time you like go down.
UK Hoover too.
Oh no, UK Hoover, he was I don't know, he was weird, dude. I don't think he'd be willing to do that. That fool was strange. He said I'm trying to buy a huge speaker and throw parties for my house, blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't want to get into UK Hoover was so fucking confusing. I was so confused when I was talking to him. Damn, I thought I had fucking topics written down, but I don't.
We didn't get anything from the PO box.
Oh yes, also check. Guys, we ended up not going to the PO box because Riley's birthday was yesterday, so we are kind of doing stuff all day yesterday, and then and also the day before that, and then we ended up just getting way too fucking lit. But highly recommend Morton's.
Yes, definitely recommend.
Get the 30-day dry aged steak.
Get the Cajun.
Nah.
And the mac and cheese.
The Cajun is like. You see, the 30-day dry aged steak is like they take the steak, they sprinkle it with salt and pepper, and then they cook it, and that's what you get. The Cajun is like plastered with fucking seasoning. You know what I mean? Like it just has hella seasoning. You don't even get to taste the meat.
Yeah, you do.
Not really. You just taste hella seasoning. The 30-day, it's like
yours was really good. I'm not gonna lie. It was very buttery.
Meat and meat juice.